Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here tonight with the August 10th edition of Monday Night Raw. I was a little bit late getting off of work today, so I missed the beginning half of Monday Night Raw, but I got home just in time to see the Daniel Bryan return to Monday Night Raw. I honestly thought he was going to be doing his own interview segment, but it ended up turning out that he was going to be doing an episode of Miz TV. So, of course, Miz came down and put himself over before welcoming Daniel Bryan to be a part of his show. When Daniel Bryan came out, especially being in his home state of Washington, the place just went bananas with the yes chants. Everybody was up off their seat. Everybody was going crazy. WWE had the camera pulled back as far as it could to show all of the people in that arena. It just shows you how connected Daniel Bryan is with his fan base, especially being in his home state. Everybody loves this guy, and basically what should have been The Miz interviewing Daniel Bryan, talking about, what he's doing on his road to recovery. It ends up sort of like The Miz just putting himself over about all the things that The Miz is doing. He's got an Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam. He's got a movie coming out for Christmas that's going to be a big, huge success. And then just turns it into, Daniel Bryan, what have you been doing now that you haven't been cleared to wrestle and you've just been sitting at home all day long, really doing nothing? Bryan brings up the fact that he's a judge on Tough Enough with The Miz, and he even goes as far to call it one of the greatest shows of all time, which that he was lying through his teeth when he said this. But Bryan, ends up, he's playing games with The Miz, and they're going back and forth. Before, Miz keeps on talking about the Intercontinental Championship, which brings out the Big Show making his way down to the ring. The Big Show and the Miz, of course, two of the guys in the triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. They're jawing back and forth. The Miz is telling Big Show that he should retire. The Big Show says there's no one out there that can make him retire. And at that point, we see, the Ryback's, big, huge, fireworks going off. We hear his music playing over the sound system, and Ryback makes his way out to the stage wearing a new blue Ryback Wake Up t-shirt. We haven't seen Ryback since before Battleground, when he was all gunged up to do this triple threats. And at this point, he had the staph infection, which made it where he wasn't able to be cleared. They ended up just scrapping the whole match together. I thought that maybe they would do Big Show versus The Miz just to keep on their feud, because The Miz was sort of the guy just antagonizing the fight. He was the guy just sort of pushing both guys, trying to make them go at it, and hopefully they would beat the hell out of each other, and he would just be able to go in, pick up the scraps, and maybe pick up an easy victory along the way. But Ryback makes his way down to the ring, and The Miz easily just clears out of the ring as fast as he can. Daniel Bryan stands over in the corner. He wants to see these two big giants go at it. Just Ryback and Big Show just staring each other down. Neither one of these guys wanted to be the guy who makes the first move, and they're just eyeing each other down. At this point, Daniel Bryan gets out of the ring, sneaks up behind The Miz, grabs him by the back of his neck and his pants, and throws him into the ring, where he lands right in the middle of the two lions in the lion's den. And basically, they just close it on The Miz. He's basically, acting like these guys are Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and, basically, he doesn't want to move because maybe they won't see him. But both guys close in on him. Big Show shoves The Miz and Ryback into the corner. At this point, Big Show grabs The Miz and just ragdolls him across the ring. Then, Ryback revs back and hits the big old meat hook clothesline on the Big Show, where he clears out, and we get to see a moment with him just alone in the ring where he breaks out the yes chants. This guy who loves professional wrestling. If you've heard any of the interviews with him, especially the one with Chris Jericho telling his story, this guy just loves wrestling, and he loves what he does. He was a fan for life who lived the dream to get to the point where he is now, and hopefully with the staph infection gone, it'll be good to go, and he keeps the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam in their three-way.